Hi all, hope you all are doing great. In the series of application of computer science in real life, this is the second video in which I am going to discuss like you all have the mobile. So you might have think sometime like when we use data like mobile data, in that case the mobile company charges on the basis of MBs of data we actually uses like 5 MB, 10 MB, 1 GB. The charges on the basis of size of the data. Now coming to call, when we call someone, they charge on the basis of minutes, like how many minutes or seconds you have called. On the basis of that, the charges. So have you ever think like why they are charging like in term of data, in term of size of the data, in term of time? They are using same network for sending data and the voice. They are using charging in different manner. So what is the reason behind that? So you might have this kind of question in your mind. So I will explain you. The reason is very simple. So when we do some calling kind of thing, in that case what will happen, a specific path will be reserved. Like let's suppose you want to call from, let's suppose, X to Y location. So in that case, whatever stations come in between, like whatever switches and all the devices, hardware devices which comes in between from X to Y, those all devices will be reserved. And from starting to the destination location, all those resources will be reserved, and depending upon how much time you have used that resources, on that basis they charge. And that's why they charge us on the basis of time. So it's a concept of virtual circuit. If you know about the virtual circuit in computer network, like let's suppose you want to go from A to B. So it will do, it will reserve various switches, and various other devices are there. So it will reserve the various switches, and you have the fixed destination, like from A you want to go to B. So it will reserve the resources, and it will form a kind of path. It will form a kind of path, and that packet will go through that path only, and on the basis of that path which is reserved, they will charge. So that's why they charge on the basis of time. Now coming to data, if you talk, in data packet, they are not going to reserve the resources. Like this is the fact. What they do, we create the data, we use the data, and we use the data to send some message. So what it will do, we create the message and we send. So they are just going to bombard that packet, the packet to the network, and whatever path it finds, it will directly go and search the various paths, and whatever the path is available, it will use it and reaches to the destination. Let's suppose A is there and A want to go to B location. A is the sender and B want to go to the location. Might be you can see the reflected image, so don't consider it. So let's suppose we want to go from A to B. So various parts are like we can go from A to K, let's suppose, and after that we can go to B. And second thing is, from A we can go to, let's suppose, D, and after that we can go to B. So there are various paths. From A, let's suppose, we go to M, and after that we go to B. So we have three paths. In this way we can go, in this way we can go, in this way we can go. So we have multiple paths, and we have not reserved the resources. So whatever path which is available at that time and which is best at that time, it will directly use it and forward the request. So they have not reserved the resources, and that's why in case of, what you can say, data, they use the concept of datagram you might have learned about, and in case of voice, you can say a kind of virtual circuit kind of thing is kind of thing they use is. So that is the reason they charge us on the basis of data, and in case of voice they charge on the basis of minute. Now you may be wondering, like when we call from same mobile like Airtel to Airtel, they may charge no resources, like zero money. So in that case, what is the reason? The same reason, like they uses the same resources which is there inside the system, inside that Airtel. So that's why they will not charge you. But once you call from Airtel to Reliance, like Airtel to Vodafone, anyway Airtel to Reliance, let's suppose, they have to use the resources of some different company. In that case, they have to charge. They have to charge you because they are using some different person's resources. So that they charges us. Now coming to, you say what you can say, in earlier days we do a STD call now, they used to charge very high. You know why? Because various resources we have to start from a distinct sources, and destination is at high distance, so we have to cover a huge distance, and various resources, huge amount of resources should be reserved. So that's why they charge huge in case of STD. Now it's getting lower. So yeah, this way this is the concept. Coming to next video, we will discuss more things which are applicable to our computer science. So thanks, bye man.